Someone is plotting for your downfall. Someone is somewhere wanting you to go down, planning evil against you. And you know this person. You know that this person is planning evil against you. You know that this person is trying to bring you down. Make this prayer. You know that something is wrong and you are frustrated in life. Someone have made you frustrated. Someone has bring down every blessing coming to you. You have an enemy here and there. Do this prayer. Hello guys, my name is Amara Mary Loveling. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, God bless you real good. Okay, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Put on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be first to notified. Okay, please, if you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share. Someone in your contact or in your life might need this prayer. Okay, so I'm going to tell you today how you can be able to destroy your enemies with a Bible verse. It's a very powerful Bible verse, a very powerful one. Please, if this enemy is your family member, please don't do this prayer for them. You can use Psalm 35 for them, because this prayer, this psalm I'm about to reveal to you is a very powerful psalm that can go from generation to generation. It's a very wicked prayer and angry prayer. This is a prayer you do with anger towards your enemies, towards the people that don't want you to live, towards the people that don't want your good, towards the people that want your downfall, towards the people that plot evil against you. And you know vividly that this is the people, even though you don't know them, but you are very sure that they are not family members. Don't do it for your family. It's not a prayer you do for your family member, because it is a very wicked prayer. It's a very powerful prayer with anger. When you do it with anger and you know that your hands are clean, make sure you live an upright life. Make sure that your hands are clean. Make sure that you are not sinning against God. I know that we cannot defeat sin. We cannot lie about sinning against God. It's not easy, but it is something that you can avoid. You can avoid plotting evil against your fellow person. You can avoid doing evil against your fellow person. You can avoid being envious of your fellow human being. You can avoid being jealousy of your fellow human being. The major reasons why your prayers are not being answered. You can't tell me that prayer doesn't work. God answers prayers recklessly. God answers prayers. For the fact that you have faith in God, no matter what it is, you have faith in God. It is not me. It's not what I'm saying that will heal you. It's not what I'm saying that will bring you blessings. It is your faith towards God. It is your faith in the prayer you are doing. How you have faith and trust God will liberate you. It is not me. No matter if I talk from now till tomorrow, if you don't have faith while praying, it will not work. That is it. Even though your faith is as small as mustard seed, it can move mountains. It can change a whole lot in your life. So you have to have faith and your repentance, your life. Not when you are doing evil and you are praying, you are just setting it backwards to you. You are praying backwards. It will not go. You are bringing it back to yourself. It's a cause in the sight of God. When you are praying and you are sinning against God, is a cause in the sight of God. Okay, you have to live an upright life. Make sure your hands are clean towards people. You are not planning anything evil against people, and you will see your prayers coming to answer. Okay, so this powerful prayer that I'm going to teach you now, don't do it for your family member or a relative. It's a generational prayer that follows people. It follows me because the Bible says that the sins of the father will meet the children, but we are not praying for that. It is not good, but this is it. That is why you should live an upright life, so that when you are gone, your children can enjoy life. They will not start suffering because of your sin, because of your past. That is why you should live a good life, so that your children will enjoy. So that your children, people can bless your children. People can remember you and say, oh, let me bless these children because their parents live a good life. That is why it's good to be good, okay? You do it for your enemies. Outside enemies, you know that, or maybe your neighbor in the compound, or someone you know that you are not related to, and the person is really plotting for your downfall in your office, in your business area, you think that something is going on wrong, please do this prayer. Do it with faith, and you will see everything coming to an answer. You see God answering your prayers 100%. God answers prayers. I am a living witness. You cannot tell me that God doesn't answer prayer. It's not possible. God answers prayers. Pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. So you're going to get a candle. If you can be able to get a red candle signifies back to sender. If you can be able to get a red candle, please get. But if you cannot get the red candle, get a white candle. It's a universal candle. Is a universal candle. Okay, so if you can get a red candle, get a red candle. It is a back to sender candle. You use it, then you write the name of the enemy, the names of those enemies. If you don't know their names, you just write enemies on a piece of paper, plain sheet of paper, plain sheet with no lines. Get a plain sheet of paper, use your biro and write the name of the enemies. Or if you don't know the name of the enemy, you can write all my enemies, back to sender to all my enemies. That is what you will write. You write it in three different parts. Back to sender in a vertical line, back to sender to all my enemies, back to sender to all my enemies, back to sender into all my enemies. Okay, if you have the names of the people, you write their names. When you write their name, you write back to sender to all. If after writing their name you write it, then you keep the sheet. Light the candle on top of the paper. Light the candle on top of the paper. When you light your candle, place it on top of that paper you wrote their names, or that thing you wrote. Place it on top of it. If you can get a red candle, good. If you cannot get, use a white candle. Light it. Pour out your intention. Pray with anger. Pray with anger. Pour out. If you can cry, cry to God. Do this at midnight. Midnight are the time for warfare against our enemies. That is the time the evil ones try to manipulate us. That is the time they come out to carry out their evil plans. So that is the time you wake up and do this prayer. See, let me tell you, midnight prayers are very, very necessary in our life. Midnight prayers are very necessary. If you can make it a routine, it will shy you away from a lot of things. If you can make it a routine, it can break every protocol against you. Even before the enemies try to harm you, it will break their plans. They will rather cry, because the Bible said that we should suffer not the wishes to live. You don't give them gap to penetrate you. You don't give them gap to have that contact, that relationship, that thing they want to. If you are a fire prayer, if you pray always, they'll be very scared to come to you. It will be very hard for them to penetrate through you. You will be a hardcore, as in like a tortoise back, like a shell of tortoise. They cannot penetrate you. You know, you cannot penetrate tortoise because that thing is covering it, so they cannot penetrate you. So you have to, if you can make midnight prayers a routine for you, please do. But if you cannot, no problem. So you light that candle on top of that paper, then you begin to pray. You can go naked. Then you open your Psalm 109. It's a very powerful psalm, a very, very powerful and strong psalm. That is why it is some spiritual directors don't recommend it anyhow for people, because it is a generational prayer. Is a prayer that you pray, it will lead from father to mother, because when you read the verse, every verse, each and every verse on this Bible, it's powerful. It speaks with anger, it speaks with retaliation, it speaks with powers. That is how the Bible verses, Psalm 109 is. Psalm 109 is a very powerful psalm that you pray against your enemies, outside enemies. I am not telling you to pray for your family. You can use Psalm 35 you can use Psalm 69. But once it comes to Psalm 109, please make it for outside enemies, that you know that they are not close to you. so that it will not backfire or touch you or affect you, because it's blood. So, but we don't mercy for enemies. You don't have to mercy for them, because those people are very wicked. They are wicked. People that don't want you, that always want your downfall. People that don't want you to succeed. People that don't want you to move ahead. They are wicked. So you read Psalm 109. After praying, after making your prayers, bring out your Bible and read Psalm 109. I read Psalm 109. 1. Hold not thy peace, O God of my praise. Verse 2. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred, and fought against me without a cause. For my love they are my adversaries, but I gave myself unto prayer. And they have rewarded me evil for good, and hatred for my love. Let's go to verse 10. Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their dissolute places. Verse 11 said, let the extortioner catch all that he had, and let the stranger spoil his labor. This is a very powerful psalm. It is a very powerful psalm that when you are reading it, you will even feel pity for the enemy, because it works with fire. It works with fire. You have to believe. You have to have faith. You have to keep your hands clean. And you make this prayer. This prayer comes with an instant answer. It comes with an instant answer. That is what I'm telling you. You will see your enemies cry. You will see them shed tears. You will see them beg to be forgiven. That is it. Verse 15 says, let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken-hearted. You see, it's a verse, it's a psalm that speaks with so much anger, that speaks with so much retaliation. So you have to prepare yourself by doing this. Please do this prayer until you see the effectiveness in your life. You can do this prayer 7 days. You can do it 3 days. You can do it as many times as you want. Please do this prayer. After doing the prayer, leave the candle to go down. Leave it to burn down, to finish, okay? So after that, you can go back to sleep. Just do this prayer and you see what your enemies will be like. You will see what they will turn. You will see how they will be. I am not joking. It is working effectively. Okay, so we have come to this end of this video. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and comment and share this video. Okay, someone might need this. Okay, remain blessed and God bless you. Bye.